that's where Satan, obviously is clever. It's clever because he will use our brains against us. So, we look at all of the studies that have shown, the pleasure reward system in the brain. It includes things like the nucleus accumbens, the ventral tegmental area, we could go into all of them, the hippocampus, things like that. But
Right.
thalamus, prefrontal cortex, these are things that make up this pleasure center of the brain. But what it boils down to is that when we experience something pleasurable, dopamine gets released.
Mm-hmm.
And it interacts in this area in a way that then we crave more and we continue to do it. And it's the same with food. So Satan will come in and he will manipulate us and tempt us to do things that will get us hooked into this cycle. He's not tempting us to eat a bunch of broccoli. He's tempting us to do things that are going to get us hooked.
Mm-hmm.
And that could be a lot of food, but it could also be the control of anorexia, right?
Mm-hmm.
There's still that control. There's that addiction to control. All of it boils down to this. It's in a way, a pleasure because it's about you and it's about focus on you. And so Satan is using that. He's using our brains against us.
Yeah, and you just what you said is key to what St. Thomas Aquinas would say, where the two goods. So your food in and of itself is not bad. It's not evil. But if you're seeking the food for the release of a chemical in your brain, that is the good that you're seeking, not the good intended by God for the health and well-being of the body and the mind, but for the release or the high that you get off of certain things like caffeine or sugar. It's not seeking it for the good. So